Good morning, everybody. I'm Karin. I'm working for Boska, which is a company which is already in business for 120 years. Well, if I look at this crowd, I think nobody has this age. Boska moved on from one generation to another generation, and each generation had its own challenges. Now, for the great-grandpa Bos, this was making perfect cheese cutting equipment for cheese makers. And for Martijn Bos, who was already leading the fourth generation, this is the realization that the way of doing business by the former generations can no longer be sustained. But how do you change a way of doing business for over the 120 years? Especially as you know that this way of doing business has always been proven itself. So today I want to share with you how Boska took these first steps towards this change and why this all starts with the eternal vision. Well, we at Boska, we want to help people enjoy cheese. Our dream is to get the people around the table together, enjoying cheese, have a good conversation. Cell phones are replaced by these conversations, and to get people connected with each other. Well, Boska is a family business. And in the near future, Martijn Bos will pass on the business to the next generation. So he asked himself, how can I pass on a successful business to the next generation if we keep on using the same business models? And what can Boska do to have a positive impact on the planet so that the next generation can keep on enjoying? Now, together with InnoBoost, we explored what circular business would mean for Boska. And we asked ourselves, can we persuade the consumer to use our service models instead of owning the tools? Will they actually pay for a cheese moment without paying for the tools? Now, in collaboration with InnoBoost, we set up some Facebook panels to get a better insight of the needs and the cheese experiences of cheese lovers. And some people at Boska, they use those insights to create some ideas on different levels of circularity. And we even tested those ideas on the consumer just to see what their reaction was and just to know which one of our ideas was the most promising. Now, for some of the Boska employees, it was really liberating because they could totally think out of the box. But for other Boska employees, they realized that this would mean a radical change for the company. Because to provide a cheese moment, would we provide the customer only with the tools or also with the cheese? So would this mean that we should start selling cheese as well? And are we even ready to make this change? Shouldn't we become more sustainable ourselves first? Now, for this internal discussion, we looked at this scheme just to know where Boska is standing right now and what this whole circular business means in the whole picture of corporate social responsibility. Now, we noticed that for Boska, we already did a lot, like using FSC certified wood. We stimulate the Boska people to go to the gym. We work together with social employment facilities. So we're kind of already past the risk part. But then we noticed and learned there is still so much to do if it comes to environmental and sustainability focus before we even can start with the circular focus. So the steps we are planning to take and which we are already starting to take is that first we want to create awareness among our employees just by picking the low-hanging fruits. Making quick wins by starting a paperless organization, stimulate sustainable commuting, and make every employee aware of what their impact is. Secondly, we want to involve them more by offering workshops so they can start thinking for themselves, what can I do and what can my team do to contribute, and then together create a roadmap towards circular business. Thirdly, at the same time, our management has to look into the mission and vision and set sustainable goals. And only if you have taken those 3 steps, we can move on to the exciting part which is the development of our circular ideas. And the last learning I want to share with you is that all of this doesn't have to be imposed from above, but we noticed that employees themselves can have, they can start an eternal discussion and move the management towards those changes. Thank you.
Die ook, Karin.